I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you won't,
let the Hunger Games begin.
Motherfuckers start looting. Oh, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
Listen, it's about to be the Hunger Games out in these streets in more ways than one. If you've been living under a rock, you probably missed that the government is shut down. Well, in the month of November, SNAP benefits will not be given out to those that receive it. And as you can imagine, everybody is ablaze. Modern women who have selected the government over a man are absolutely losing their shit, threatening to loot and steal. Let's get extremely active on this one. But first, the report.
SNAP benefits will not be issued for the month of November. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I am a social worker and a caseworker. I have been working in the social service field for over 10 years. I also worked at the SNAP Welfare Food Stamp Office for over 6 years. Okay. I have processed hundreds of SNAP cases, and in this video, I will explain to you what's happening with November SNAP benefits. Due to the government shutdown, many states are now sending out notifications stating that they do not have the funds to issue SNAP benefits for the month of November. The federal government has already informed all states that it will not fund November's benefits. And since the funding for SNAP comes from the federal government, the states literally have no money to pay out. Yeah. Some states are outright saying that they will not issue November's benefits, and some states have not confirmed it yet. I'll just tell you, if you receive SNAP benefits, please be careful on how you spend October's benefits because there will be no more SNAP issued until this shutdown ends. I have some resources to help you find food pantries if you need it, linked in my bio. All you have to do is click the link, put in your zip code, and it will show you a list of food pantries near you. If you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know, and I hope this helped.
Now, while I have little to no sympathy for modern women that utilize or select daddy government over selecting family, relationship, or a man, I do have sympathy for the children that have been brought into a situation that was outside of their control and are now suffering the ill-fated effects of a government shutdown. So this is the website that she linked, findhelp.org. Now, instead of exercising their right and ability to get additional help or resources, some of these women are just gonna take what's theirs.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you won't,
let the Hunger Games begin.
Motherfuckers start looting. Oh, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff.
Yo, the Jet 2 holiday clips on Instagram and TikTok about to go insane.
And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you. You want to take some link? Like, I don't be taking shit already.
Right.
Watch this. It's okay.
Okay. It's never about getting a job. It's never about increasing your skill set or your value to this world. It's just, stop me if you can. And you gonna bring your buddies with you. They can't stop us all, baby. We all gonna be walking out with food. They can't stop us all. It's never about that. These are the welfare This is why they would need to put a limit on a lot of this shit. We're going to give you Section 8 housing. Okay, we understand you're in a time of distress. We're going to give you Section 8 housing for 3 years, right? Okay, you got new babies that you made, but you can't take care of. Okay, we're going to give you till they hit about 5 years old, all right? And then we cut, or we're going to reduce. They have to put limits on this shit because if not, you will de-incentivize them getting out of the cycle. They will never want anything better for themselves. And in fact, some of these people, they make more money than if they got a job at minimum wage, just siphoning from the government. Again, I have sympathy for the children that just grow up in this nonsense, but then you see the decision-making capabilities of the parents and you're like, okay, yeah, this ain't never gonna stop.
The government talking about no food stamps November. Or no food stamps because of the shutdown. No food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food right now. People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even...
How about you get a job?
Sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to stop people from selling food stamps. But the thing is...
Excuse me? Yeah. TikTok should release some metric or stat that speaks about the volume of people that readily admit to crimes on TikTok, right, per second, right? It has to be an astronomical number. They just see, that's illegal, man. So instead of getting a JOB, they will accept government funds, sell those for real world money to go buy their 8-inch hoop earrings up at the mall. You have time to delete this, ma'am. I guess not on your platform because it's stand up here, but but what?
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
It's people selling their food stamps to people that need food because nobody can afford food at this giving moment. So you know what, government? I don't know if y'all thought this out all the way. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. But since y'all cutting everybody off of food stamps, y'all pausing food stamps, can't nobody buy no food. Guess what? Stealing. People, they got to get their food by all means. Yeah. People got to get their food by all means. They're going to be going into the Krogers, the Walmarts. They're going to be going into the Sam's Clubs. They're going to be going into these markets, these food markets, and they're going to be stealing. People is going to be going to jail for not stealing electronics, not stealing clothes, not robbing people. People about to be going to jail for stealing groceries. Self-checkout is about to get hit bad. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know. We had honest people actually buying their food. Now them honest people about to turn dishonest. Hope y'all hire more security.
Again, it's the ones that are complaining that their racketeering business will cease so they can't get their earrings that are now complaining and saying or threatening that they're going to be stealing a lot more. What were they doing before food stamps? Also consider the privilege to be in a place or a society that gives access to food stamps. Many of these places and countries around the world do not. But the sense of entitlement is just truly beyond me. I'd love to drop some of these people down into these countries that do not have the same government assistance or opportunities as in America and see how they fare. See how much that they'll be crying about coming back to the States. Now, I'm not here saying that the shit in the States is perfect. I'm not saying that. But essentially, what some of these people are complaining about is the free ride going away. Just get jobs like the rest of us, ma'am. But instead of a job, as a mother of 3, you are consumed with showing off your cheeks all over Instagram. This is absurd. If perfect was a person. Not everyone in the front row is a fan. Your biggest hater paid for most of their ticket. Give them a show of a lifetime. The way that she projects on the gram, it's obvious that it's not only food stamps that she's trying to sell.
For everyone calling me a deadbeat, a lazy POS mom, because I sit on my ass while the taxpayers support me and my 6 children. Too bad, so sad for you.
Oh.
Build a bridge, get over it. I don't care, okay? I have 6 kids. I have 4 baby daddies.
Damn.
So no, I'm not going to work. You are going to work.
Mm-hmm.
That is your responsibility.
Yep.
As a taxpayer in this country.
For sure.
To support big families like myself.
Yep.
Okay? That is the whole reason I had kids.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of government benefits.
Yeah, of course.
That a single mother or single father can receive in this country with no help.
It's a lot, right?
Is astronomical.
Of course.
I make more sitting at home. A high school dropout. 6 kids, 4 baby daddies.
Than getting a job.
I make more than most of you with a college degree with a whole bunch of debt behind you. Just sitting at home. Like while you're working your ass off right now, I'm sitting here doing nothing. Getting paid. Like, I don't feel bad for you. Not one bit.
She figured it out, all right? Round of applause. You know, life is like a game. She just figured out the cheat code, you know what I'm saying? She did the damn Contra cheat code, figured the shit out earlier on. She said, you know what, I'm doing this high school thing, this education thing. Well, how about let me do the math here? Yeah, she did the math. Can you blame her? Can you complain? By the way, I've been waiting for her to upload some content in regards to this government shutdown. She hasn't quite yet, but I'll bring that to you guys when she does.
They said y'all not finna get no food stamps for November. They said it's over 40-some million people that would be affected by this. And this is all due to the government shutdown. They said this shit includes SNAP, WIC, all that. Anything that includes with food, that shit is going down. Now, I don't know if it's true, but they saying that if you got kids under 5, you still would get food stamps. Meanwhile, they saying there's insufficient funds. People finna go crazy. America is finna shut this bitch down. I feel bad because it's finna be so many families without. People already stressed over if they gonna get paid or not, especially dealing with federal shit. Like, people got bills and stuff to pay for, and that shit don't stop. Like, they don't stop our rent. They don't stop our lights. Like, that shit don't stop, and we literally gotta figure out and fend for it. That I know that's why it's always good to have emergency funds, but everybody's life ain't good enough for them to have that, if that makes sense. I think this law go into effective for November the 1st. I saw a few people saying that it's supposed to start at the end of October, but I'm not absolutely sure about that because I didn't read up on that part. But I think it's November the 1st. Y'all better be really prepared because it's some shit really finna happen.
This country is a fucking joke. It's a joke. You mean to tell me they're taking food stamps out of people's mouths for the month of November? Are we talking about everybody in the country? Nobody's getting SNAP benefits, food stamps for the month of November? Is that what we're like? Are we really saying that? Are we really saying, hey, we need to save some money, so we're going to make sure underprivileged people cannot eat? The fact that we have billionaires sitting on so much money and they could take $1 billion out of their pocket and not skip a beat. They wouldn't skip a beat. They wouldn't hurt at all, but they would rather have people starving. That seems more logical. This country is pissing me off, and I'm mad because I can't do anything about it. Yeah. Me, myself, personally, cannot do anything about it, and it's...
These are the types that, like, you know, college educated, you know, they got a sociology degree from whatever institution, and they will argue everything into infinitum without understanding, like, basic finance, basic business. And the thing is like, at the surface level, her argument makes a lot of sense that there are billionaires there and there's other people that are going hungry. But oftentimes these surface level thinkers, right, they're like first degree thinkers. They don't know enough about how a system works in order to critically, like they can't get to the second, the third, the fourth, or the fifth layer. They just stay up at addition and subtraction. They can't get down into calculus. Does that make sense? Bump geometry, like they can't get in. Physics, what is that? Okay, but they say things from a position of hating this and I can't stand that, and they never consider other alternatives, other options, right? They'll get the initial story incorrect, right? They'll say just to save money, and they don't realize that it's due to a government shutdown, right? So they go into these conversations, these discussion nights with other people, and they're so gung-ho and ready to fight for action and things like that. But even the premise of their understanding is often flawed. And the thing is that her vote counts just as much as mine. Nevertheless, I'm getting on a diatribe right here. But nevertheless, guys, tell me what it is that you think down in the comment box down below in regards to this entire story. I really try to hit this from a perspective of those that select daddy government and rely on daddy government in lieu of family, right? In lieu of a man choosing to live independent and alone, but it's really not independent because you are dependent. And I also find it fascinating that some of these people's quick reaction is to go loot and steal and to riot as opposed to putting that effort towards building a skill set and getting a damn job. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. This was a really fun video, all right? I gotta find more of these. Let me know what you think. And shout out to Aura for sponsoring this video again. As I continue to do these are the direct ones that make me happy that there's a service out there that will remove my private information off of these public sites. Shout out to Aura for sponsoring this video. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.